We have an EP71 and we have an EP82. Oh yeah. Right, so tell me a little bit about your new love for Pajeros. You've moved on from cars. Yeah. This is a long wheelbase Pajero. Mark 1 Pajero that you've just fully restored, more or less.
Anyway,
yeah.
Not the outside.
No, not the outside, but you've done all the chassis and stuff. You got the chassis galvanized and then got all new bushings, completely restored it from the ground up and left the Scaldi exhaust on it. Even all the bolts are zinc dipped, everything. This is Sean's, he really actually cares only about Pajeros now.
Top of the range.
Yeah. Look at that for fucking comfort. Man, I love the old little cluster on it. Smells nice in here. 33 inch.
23 by 12 and a half.
It comes back to the same thing again though. It just looks like something you'd have as a kid. You picked this up the north.
Yeah, up in Tyrone.
Up in Tyrone. And yeah, as you can see, here's another one that you took the chassis off that to put onto this one.
Yeah, just to have it in stock.
Yeah. It's sad seeing him kind of come to the end like this, but everything likes to just rust, so for progress function. But this was the donor for this, to try and get this thing back. You obviously what the arches, the wings and stuff are after being put into this one. 2.5 diesel.
Yeah.
Right. And you're not going to be going off-road in this. No, it's gone past the point. This thing just looks great driving around. Every time it just passes us, it's just, there's nothing left like this on the road anymore. Anytime we ever see any of these, they're pretty smashed up because farmers just kind of use them for baiting around in. So is that what it has? Yeah, 3-inch body lift, big wheels, and then just the whole blacked out look. Like you can't beat it. It just looks like something a load of bad guys would have in an 80s movie. It's so funny that you restored one of these. I've just been watching the progress on the internet, like, and you're going off and getting the bolts zinc dip for this and getting the chassis, like, and you didn't even do it to your 86. Like, the 86 has never actually been restored. You're just totally, I don't know, in love with these. Looks great up there, doesn't it?
Fall down.
Yeah. How do you have it mounted with wood?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus, man, that's actually comical. Is it heavy? The side piece, like?
It's not that heavy.
Did you just cut it in half with a console, or?
Yeah, console, a couple of 4 or 5 things. I'll send you the pictures of it.
Yeah, do. I'll cut them in here. Right, we should probably go and be nosy and look at more stuff. Let's do it. I'm spotting 20 valves hiding over here. There we go. What's that out of a Pajero probably? Yeah. 8.6 door hiding here. Your dad has an old Morris Minor hiding under plastic. So Sean's dad is really into cars as well. That's where he obviously got his interest from. He had no choice.
Grills.
Oh.
Mark 3 and Mark 2.
Mark 3 and Mark 2, EP82 GT Turbo grills. You're obviously Toyota, well, you're Toyota obsessed lad, but that is your preference for cars.
Yeah.
There's a Truno bonnet, mint Truno bonnet actually, is it?
Yeah.
This is probably the cleanest Truno wing I've ever seen. You should put it out there and show us the back of it. Absolutely spotless. They all rot around there, don't they? Like that's.
She's unrestored.
Yeah. Yeah. It's actually quite clean as well though.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's in good shape. You did land on your feet with your car. How much did you buy it for back then? It was like $4,000, was it? Or 3.6? That's
without the wheels.
Yeah, without the wheels.
Yeah.
But there was no real. The only thing that was rusty was your boot lid, really.
Yeah.
Everything else is spotless. Let's go upstairs. First thing that hits you when you come up the stairs is a Goodline 11 bonnet, and then if you're like, oh, that's nice. There is a Goodline Truno bonnet with Goodline on it. They're probably like one of the most iconic and sought after, like, aftermarket aero bits for an 86. They were pretty badass and everybody ran the Goodline stuff. Something that I would enjoy to own. What else we got then? We got a EP71.
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 The scoop on it.
Yeah, with the scoop. And then fiberglass Starlet Turbo EP82 bonnet, which might be a giveaway of what is hiding in this shed, maybe. More Pajero shit everywhere. What is this?
It's a TRD, lad.
It's a TRD scoop that goes
For the brakes, the bumper to the
yeah.
brakes. And
So it's a brake duct, and look, it actually. I don't know if you can see that TRD AE. So it's an actual rare TRD part, but you only have one of them. There's just random 86 stuff everywhere. JDM fogs, lad.
more visors.
More visors. So you have Truno and Levin.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Truno. Another Truno. These are kind of faded.
Yeah. Ah, yeah, you can see it.
Put on this.
Yeah. Levin, twin cam. They are very nice. You like hoarding a few parts then?
Yeah. Worse than Dougie.
Yeah, you're actually just as bad as them. What's that axle off then? Is that a T-series?
That's a twin cam axle. It's for mounts around for a Toyota Starlet.
Right. What's the brace for then? Twin cam as well? Or is that for Starlet
for the
EP82? Yeah.
That's a twin cam diff for 47 shafts.
Ooh, right, yeah. Nobody can map FCON ECUs in Ireland, so. That's out of your Starlet from that you had about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Which
Came in the boot.
deadly. Oh. Now 20 valve rocker cover. This cage is mad. It came in a GT86 that somebody imported from Japan just to sell to somebody, but Sean managed to get the cage out of the GT86 because there's not that many GT86s in Ireland, and I've only known of 2 or 3 that are imported from Japan. Is there? There's only 2 or
I don't know.
I haven't seen any other ones.
That
Like,
red one was the second one. It was in.
yeah, and that's what this cage came out of.
It
Yeah.
was in the end of April.
Yeah.
Mine came in the start of it.
Yeah. Ooh. So genuine TRD roll cage for a GT86.
And that's the suit.
Match the fucking suit. Deadly. An oil cooler. Greg's one. Alright. Why don't you have it on there?
Because I didn't get around to it.
Alright. Here's a kind of a cool, rare East Bear grill for a 8611. I feel real nosy just going around all your stuff here. Not one, but 2. Well, that's a Truno one, that's 11 one, is it?
Yeah, one of each.
So again, if you know about the Goodline Aero for the 86, here's some genuine Goodline front bumpers. They've got the stamps. Ooh, Goodline ground effects. Yeah, nice advanced logo on that one. So that's 11 Truno,
Yeah.
and that's your original front bumper.
Yeah.
And you just got a collection of wings.
Yeah, they're all good then. Except that.
That one's a bit rough, but sure look. They're all Goodline.
Yeah, except that. That's a mess of rusty.
Yeah, yeah.
All the rest of them are good.
Oh yeah, Goodline. So all Goodline fiberglass. Are they all 11? Yeah.
Yeah, some of them have. There's either the arch and that one.
Yeah.
That's the standard type.
Yeah.
And then, that
And
one
then there's the
is
flare type. Cool. That's one of them other Recaros then.
Yeah. Option extra for the GT.
GTA. Yeah. Deadly. Check the steering wheel. Raise engineering. Carbon fiber. Yeah. It's mad, isn't it? And then we got some potential turbo setup for a 20 valve. How about a very rare and desirable Truno? Did that come in your car?
Yeah,
Was it in it?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It's actually in it. Alright. It's a Truno grill. There's some white lines for 11. Is that off a Caldina?
Yeah.
Alright.
20 valve engine wire loom.
Yahoo auctions in Japan, so when Sean is bored and he has some money that he probably doesn't want to be spending, he's like the rest of us and just starts buying stuff. Yeah, spend it. And these bumpers aren't cheap. Like they're fucking 800 or 900 quid each. They're very nice. It basically is a copy of like the genuine original front bumper with a big duct that's for cooling. So even though they're a nice looking bumper.
Like the standard one with the splitter.
Yeah, exactly. But they're very functional. Like that's why people fucking love them. Alright. We have an EP71 and we have an EP82. That's just the oaks for painting, isn't it?
Yeah. They're all dusty underneath now. spraying the dirt, spraying parts of the Jeep and
Yeah.
stuff. With my overspray on it.
So you've owned this the longest. This is the car you have. This is your first proper modified car.
Yeah, the first car I actually insured on the road.
Wow. They're so rare now, man. Like, remember they were everywhere. Like the Starlet Turbo, the EP82 was everywhere back in the day. Like, and
June 2009, I think I bought it.
June 2009. Time fucking flies. Oh yeah. What's cool about Toyota is they offered the black over graphite paint job for a lot of their cars. So naturally, when Sean went to buy an 86 and buy the other Starlet, he tried to keep them all with the same team, and it's pretty amazing. Like, what? It just worked out. Yeah. So Damien, that loves doing wheelies in our shed, imported this from Japan years ago, and he retired from cars. And did you buy it off him?
Yeah, I bought it off
Yeah. So you bought it off him. How long ago was that? Like
8 years ago.
8 years ago as well. So Sean, before he had an 86, we used to just call him the Starlet guy. He was obsessed with Starlets and GT Turbos. Did you acquire this around the same time as the 86, or?
It was like 6 months after I had the Starlet, I bought the 86.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah, 6 months after, I still have.
And managed to find them all in the same colourway. Actually, when I first started hanging around with Damien, he had this and
Body Club P1.
yeah, Body Club P1s on it, and it was just an angry little car. And you kind of didn't realise at the time how rare these are. There's probably about 10 of them still in Ireland, I'd say. Less, maybe? Or is there more?
I'd say there's more. I think there was like 17 or 18
Right.
or something like that.
Yeah.
But I think there's only 2 black and graphites in Ireland.
Right. Your plan eventually is to restore it, maybe, like.
Yeah, I'll paint it up.
Yeah, it's all original paint on this. This is like originally the way it came in from Japan. It had really, really cool original Starlet Turbo wheels that Damien scrapped, which Sean would probably like to have now, but Damien thought they were rubbish, so he sold them for scrap metal. Our 4x100 Dories on it, SSR Dories, and on the front end there's front wheel drive Longchamps. He just recently picked up these Tom C2s. They're a bit more period correct.
Yeah, and they're 14s, the 15s are a bit big on it.
He got it from the UK.
Yeah.
Sean did what no one else really done, and he kind of, well, yeah, the kind of stancy thing was kind of cool a few years ago, and that's kind of what we done with this. Like, remember you went off and got those wheels, and you pulled the arches out and stuff, and it looks fucking so tough. You're kind of fed up with this look now, though, are you? Or?
Look at it now, 7 years or something like that.
I know. He wanted to go back for a more racy kind of look with it, maybe. Or
37 or something.
it's a GT Advance, which is the highest specification. Hang on, that wheel is.
Came with the two-tone,
Yeah.
the GT Advance stickers.
Yeah.
They had grey hubcaps on steel wheels.
Right.
And they all came factory with aircon and electric windows.
Right.
Everything else was optional. Like
Yeah.
I think the gearbox could have been an option, and the interior was an option, same as any other.
Yeah. And it has a Tom's kit on it.
Yeah.
And the rear wing is Tom's as well, or
That's
what?
Tom's, yeah.
Yeah, Tom's.
That's Toyota.
Right. They're great, like, it's just a nice, they're such a tough little car, and you have the really desirable quad headlight front on it. It looks good, yeah. Tom's bumper is quite aggressive. What's this, the optional extra coin holder and vanity mirror?
Yeah.
That's fucking mad. Optional extra bin, or trash can.
Yeah.
Right, deadly. Yeah, they're such a great little machine. Recaro?
Yeah,
No way.
Yeah, but they had the speaker.
Yeah, deadly.
That matched the seats.
And this all came in the
Yeah.
GT Advance.
Yeah.
It's probably the coolest paint job that they ever offered, aside from the Panda. It's weird that they didn't carry the Panda paint job or any of the other ones over onto any of the other models. They just did the black over graphite.
Yeah.
Toyota must have just loved it, because it was on the Caldini you had as well.
Yeah.
There was a point where Sean had 4 vehicles that all had the same paint job. Yeah, this thing just started getting a little bit tatty, so you took it off the road and then eventually it'll get restored. The fact that Toyota just took their most mundane machines and made them into fucking angry little crazy oaks and specced them with cool paint jobs and all this extra is pretty cool. You'll just never see that ever again. It's when Japan was making the coolest cars ever, and now, I don't know, they definitely don't do that anymore. It's been in here a good while, hasn't it? Like, fun fact about this car is before I got my space out in the other shed, this car was stored in that exact space, so that's a pointless thing, but still really good condition with original paint and that.
What I have as well is, see the model AE86.
Ah, that's great. Yeah, I love the... You just know you're in the turbo because it just, in the 80s, they just reminded you, everywhere you sat, it says turbo. It's fucking gas. Sehr stiff. Yeah. Yeah. Exciting sports. So it's a totally different engine in it. Is it a 4E? What engine are these?
It's a 2E.
2E then?
Yeah.
Right.
TELU.
It's deadly.
Job.
Just has to say turbo everywhere to remind you that it's not the normal model. Watch us, Sean's his sills. We're gonna try on the Tom's wheels and see what they look like. This is Sean's collection. It's pretty cool. He kind of likes to keep it to himself, so I'm very thankful that he's let me in to be fucking nosy and put it on the internet, because a lot of Irish people don't really want people to see what they have, but it's cool. You've been building this collection for 10 years-ish, and it's still going. It's Pajeros at the moment, so just another Pajero. So just before this video ends, I just wanted to let you guys know that I've been working on the Japan video or movie for the last couple of weeks, and I've realised that I'm pretty stuck for time. Doing the normal videos every week is not giving me enough free time to really focus on the Japan story and what we're going to do with that. So I've decided to step the videos, the normal weekly Monday vlogs, back to every 2 weeks, just so I can use the other week to edit the Japan video. It's an absolute monster of a project, and we were there for 22 days, so like I didn't realise how much footage we have and how much stuff we filmed, so there's enough almost for maybe like 6 40-minute episodes. I'm going to figure out what format I'm going to do with that, but for now, yeah, I just need the extra week to really try and wrap the project up, because it's huge. It's not so much bad news, because every second week I'm still going to be working on videos for Juicebox, but I just need more time. So there's about 5 episodes, and then we went to Japan, so that would only give me 5 weeks, but if I space them out for maybe 10 weeks, it gives me a lot of time to really try and get this project done. But I really want to do it justice, because it was a pretty cool time and we done some amazing stuff. Again, thanks to everyone that left comments on the 100,000 subscriber video. It was pretty badass to see how many people have been around from the start or came along for the ride and enjoyed the story. Yeah, I guess 10 years of Juicebox is a long time, and it's kind of cool to hit 100,000 subscribers. So thanks to everyone that left a nice comment and stuff. As always, just super like humbling to just see how much people appreciate this stuff. Stay safe out there, guys, and yeah, I'll chat to you in 2 weeks' time. Take care. Goodbye.